Greetings, my name is John M. Lombang. This is my daily devotion for the day. This is based upon the video series of Pastor Russell Ocampo. Ang topic natin ngayon ay Community Meaningful Moments. Our scripture is Psalm chapter 90, verse 10 to 12. Our days may come to 70 years or 80 if our strength endures, yet the best of them are but trouble and sorrow. For they quickly pass and we fly away. If only we knew the power of your anger, your wrath is as great as the fear that is your due. Teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. So our first teaching is the family is God's gift for our enjoyment. So, yung binigay sa atin yan, isang biyaya na binigay sa atin ng Panginoon yun para sa enjoyment natin. Kagaya ng mga provisions na binibigay niya sa atin para sa enjoyment natin, kagaya ng pagkain, pera, kung ano man yun, physical provisions, material provisions, na pag nami-meet, it is for our enjoyment. Or for our enjoyment talaga. So, alam natin na or rather since wala kang partner na ganun, most likely, yung pinaka main reason na bakit yung kinasal yung asawa nyo, sana ay kasi you enjoy their presence, you enjoy their being, you enjoy being a part, or you enjoy being part of their time, part of their day, you enjoy being part of their life. And you in that way, sila rin they enjoy you being in their life as well. Na you enjoy each other's presence, no? And it's parang as well as that, yung isa pang main thing dito is that it's not good for man to be alone, no? Alam natin kay Adam and Eve na at one point na sinabi na kailangan talaga na may kasama ang man, no? We're not and a social, and even in other philosophies talaga. Alam natin man is a social creature na isa sa mga requirements siguro in the triangle of needs ata yan, if I remember, pyramid of needs, na kasama na rin din yung socialization and relationships na other than food, shelter, and it's still required na we have to socialize. No man is an island in that sense. So even in the Bible, no man is an island. Kailangan nyo talaga yung isa't isa. And that sense, isipin nyo naman yung provision na binigay sa'yo ng Panginoon na binigyan ka ng tao sa buhay mo na kasama mo buong buhay mo. So through hardships, through the good, through the bad, through growth, spiritual growth. Kasama na rin yung mga anak mo doon, no? So, yung growth na nakikita mo na dahil sa'yo, kung meron mang nangyayari, meron ka nakikita na itinuro mo sa kanila yung tamang landas, you feel the enjoyment na you're doing well, you are doing your obligation greatly, yung responsibility mo. And other than that, the sense of accomplishment as a parent, di ko alam yun, pero I think based on others, I can infer na yung ganun yung naramdaman nila. Next is, the family is meant to grow together. So, designed by God for growth talaga yung family na di hinihiwalay. Di naghihiwalay ang pamilya talaga. It's meant to be united. And the time na magsa-separate man is when the children are gonna make the family of their own. And kung sakaling man nag-separate sila, yung separation na yun, it's not true separation na parang hiwalay na hindi nakikibuan, hindi mag-uusap, hindi na magpapansinan. No, they separate for the sense na pwede sila mag-branch out para magkaroon sila ng freedom to branch out, no? And this growth is not only in the sense of physically, no? Kasi akala natin kasama lang natin sa pagtanda, but rather this is also the growth in spiritual terms as a family and relationally. So spiritually, paano mo sila ilapit o i-connect sa Panginoon, kasama yan, how you teach them, how they will grow, how you teach them the ways that they will live upon this world, no? And relationally, hindi yung basta pwedeng turo mo yung tama na paano nila lalapitin yung Panginoon, paano mo i-connect sila sa Panginoon. Not just that, but also yung relationally as a family itself, as whatever you are, either parent or child or brother and sister, kasama na yun. Na you have to have a relation, a personal relationship with each other na nag-grow. Hindi naman pwedeng maging stagnant, lalo nang hindi pwedeng mag-regress, no? Which connects us to another main point na the family is a reflection of the Trinity. So, alam natin yung saying or yung Bible na let us make man in our own image. So, man and woman, when man and woman become one, they become indivisible, no? They represent or this reflects the Trinity kasi magkakaroon pa sila anak, and they become they don't become the Trinity. They reflect yung pinapakita na Panginoon na what a family is meant to be like. Indivisible, inseparable, united, yung pag-iisip, same. Yung alignment ng wills, same. So, ganun din dapat yung pamilya. Dapat yung rin-reflect nila. Pero yung sa kanila naman, is they are same, aligned in the thoughts na patungo sa Panginoon, patungo sa or for the glory of God, no? Yung ginagawa nila. So, the alignment or their thoughts and alignment are united. Bawal yung separated yung pag-iisip, bawal yung nag-aaway, bawal yung nagkakawatak-watak. So, which is why, pag napansin natin yung first sin, and even sin in general, it's meant to separate us from God, from others, from peers, from friends, from partners, lahat yan. That's what sin does. It's meant to separate us. Kaya kita na kay Adam and Eve na nagsisihan sila, na then eventually they separated from Eden, mga ganun. Nagkakaroon talaga ng separation. That's the main goal of sin. And yung Cain at Abel, di ba, nagpatayan pa. So makita natin, that is the main goal. And as a family, we have to reflect the values of the Trinity and what it's meant to be or how it's supposed to be talaga. As a family, united, yung alignment of thought, yung will, same. No? Yung beliefs, same. So, ganun. Next is application. Grab every meaningful moments together. Alam natin may mga moments, yung mga moments sa buhay natin na parang memories, create memories with each other. It's meant for enjoyment. So, in that sense, ikaw rin at yung pamilya mo, gumawa kayo ng paraan or opportunity or situation na meaningful moment will spark, no? Na for the enjoyment or yung enjoyment na ginagawa nyo is for the glory of God. It is not selfish. Kumbaga, it is for the glory of God. Yung main aim is to enjoy the gift na binigay sa ng Panginoon. Kasi alam natin, pag nabigay tayo ng regalo, tapos ginagamit ng tama, kagaya ng relo o sapatos, makeup, shirt, tapos ginagamit o nakita mo ginagamit nila, nakakaano ng loob talaga. Nakakagaan, nakakasaya, nakakatuwa. No? So, through creating memories, eating together, being fully present for the moment, no? In the moment na magkasama kayo, being fully present, di yung nagkasa-cellphone, di yung nag-iisip ng ibang bagay, you are there solely to increase your relationship with each other, no? Yung parang yung relation nyo sa isa't isa na tumataas, na yung you growing, kumbaga, no? So, yun. Basta yung main point ng family is a gift from God and a gift that should be enjoyed fully, correctly, no? Next is grow together spiritually and relationally. So, alam natin, kagaya sabi ko kanina, na you have to grow together spiritually and relationally. Hindi yung basta yung physical lang, financial lang. No, kasama na dito yung pinapalaki mo yung mga anak mo or yung entire family mo. You grow them, pinapalago mo patungo sa Panginoon or for the glory of God. So especially, may pinaka main point dito si Pastor Russell Kama, especially for yung mga providers na hindi basta-basta physical lang or yung mga providing money, food, shelter, hindi lang yun. You have to be there spiritually and relationally. Akala kasi natin na pag na-provide na yun, nami-meet na natin lahat ng needs ng isang bata. And which is true, may nami-meet na needs pero hindi lahat. Kung mapansin nyo, may mga pamilya na merong pera, merong house, merong food, pero yung presence ng magulang na nakaka-apekto po yun sa bata talaga. Kasi as a child, hahanapin mo talaga yung mga magulang mo, yung presensya nila in any time of your life na important. Siguro na yung graduation, nakakuha ka ng mataas sa score sa exam, o nakakuha ka ng mababang grade or mataas na grade. These are meaningful moments na you look to your parents or look forward to your parents to either reward or say something about you na siguro sana hopefully it is positive. So yun. So grow together spiritually and relationally. Since na-discuss naman, I don't have to further expound it. Next number 3 is guard the family from threats of division. Diba alam natin na it is designed to be united. We are reflection. It has to be the reflection of a unity. Kagaya ng one God, 3 persons na united, do not fight with each other, aligned with the will, same thoughts. And as a creation in the likeness of God, dapat di tayo nagkakawatak-watak, no? Yung pinaka-united. Na in order, syempre, to be united, you have to be active in keeping away things that make you separated or keeping away things that destroy this unity, no? So, many things, it could be many examples, could be drugs, could be addiction, madami yan. Hindi lang yung addiction lang yung nakakasira ng nakakagawa ng separation sa family. So in that sense, you have to protect it, an active active protection, active role in general for the whole family to defend this unity, no? So, yun lang. Salamat sa pakikinig and mabuhay.